hello, how are ya? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. How you getting on today? Have you missed me? Have you been thinking about the builds? Have you been kept up at night wondering how am I gonna finish this off? Good, because so have I. This hasn't done that much more than I had last time because these bits here are causing me the greatest of distresses. What I do think I will do, and it might make my life easier in the long run. I mean, it just might as easily make it a pain in the backside to do, especially if I keep misplacing blocks. I think we have that little bit there, that little bit there, and then all the middle done, then just doing the connecting bits should be 10 times easier. At the very least, I mean, in theory it should be. I don't really know why I actually think that, but I'm pretty sure it should. Right, let's be honest, it resembles a bit of a mudslide. However, then my thinking, we should realistically just be able to, you know, do this. And now we know where that up there needs to come down to here. And then I just need to have a look at this and then just go like, yep, slap that there, that there. Oh, I don't know. What if we had this here? Maybe a stack there. And then we jump down. And now it still looks mudslidey, but it looks a little bit more natural. I think once we blend in there, fill up that, and then it curves round, then we can easily finesse it. Because I think here looks totally fine. This has taken quite a lot of work to make look good. I think this is exactly how I pictured it. So then I don't see any reason why I won't be able to do here. So give me a second. Let me fill in this wee section here. And then I'll go away. Yeah. Lovely. And then after that, I think what I'm going to do is possibly start putting in a little bit of this stone up there. Just because, once again, I need to see what it looks like. B needs to see what it looks like. All you guys need to see what it looks like. And then I think I'm going to start taking down some of the walls inside. Going home and grabbing some purple, getting some more blocks and working on that. I'm going to go to bed and I'll see you sometime in the morning. Here's a little update. It's kind of boring. That's just mud. Anyway, it's not mud, it's dirt. Mud's coming sooner rather than later. Ask me what the difference between dirt and mud is in real life. I couldn't tell you. Is mud just wet dirt? I'm out of dirt. I must admit, not something that I foresaw happening. I just kind of figured I had unlimited amounts of dirt. Do I have any... Oh, I need to try and parkour my way up. Do I have any hidden dirt here? Probably not, because these are all just what I dug out from under there, and there wasn't exactly much dirt under the ocean, was there? Oh, and there's no way I can make it. Nope. Honestly, it's such a struggle being me. It's dreadful. While I am up here, though, let me grab both of these. That's just so I don't have silk touch on it, because I really can't be bothered building with grass. These are all just going to be sand. Yeah, okay. I'm out of dirt. And I'm almost out of fireworks as well. Thank you. I'm going to go and grab some dirt. I don't really know where from. Another ocean monument. Do I know about this one? Or am I seeing things? Nope, definitely an ocean monument. I think I got really lucky there. I didn't even think about it. I probably would have just got mining fatigue. All right, I found lots of dirt, so I'll see you in a wee bit. Let me see. I'm gonna stand here, and next time you see me, the dirt will be gone. Not entirely sure if I'm standing in the right place or not. I hope that still looked good. I decided to destroy the stone. It took a lot longer. I don't actually need any of that. It was just purely for the aesthetic. Now we have this big dugout area. It took a lot of time. I have 3 shulkers. Hopefully that'll be enough. My goodness, I actually did clear out quite a lot. Goodness me. Ah, cool. Right, that was actually very worth it. Anyway, I'm going back. Let me finish my mountain. Try and tell me that doesn't look stunning. You ever seen such a good looking dirt wall in your life? This little valley here, possibly a little bit weird, but for right now, it's kind of a staircase to help me get up there, and it's very much helping. Though it can stay even if it does look a little bit funky. Also, keeping in mind, all of this is dirt. At some point, hopefully, we will be adding in the moss. I haven't forgotten about that. To keep it 100%, I absolutely had forgotten about that, and I've randomly just thought about it. I don't like the look of that. Perfect. Much better. Now, there's a little bit left here. It's not a little bit. There's so much left. That's at least a third of it. Oh, that's actually disgusting. Anyway, that bit will come later. Now I need to find... Did a slime just despawn there? That's not normal. There's a slime over there as well, and it despawned. That's really weird. This one. Honestly, look at my brain. Right, fly it up here. Plop it down. What are you? Oh, cool. All right, plop you down there. We've got the stone cutter here. Now, last time I said I don't know if I'm gonna do a strip here, compare it to the purple, or to do an arm just to see what it looks like. Honestly, you know what? I'll do both. I'll see you in a wee bit. So very quickly before I actually do this, I completely forgot. I need to decide which one I'm I'm doing. Are the bricks going to replace the bricks? Or is the chiseled brick going to replace the bricks? And then is the prismarine going to be the dots, or is it going to be the bricks? And on first glance, I must admit, I think the brick would look better if it was all these straight lines, and then all the prismarine was replaced with the dots. That's my first glance. I think that's what I'll go with. Again, though, I'm not going to do too much of it. We're going to collect everybody's ideas and everybody's thoughts. But for right now, take a good look. I'll be going with this design over here. If you really think that this looks better for like the arm here, for up there, for the bridge here, keeping in mind these little nubbins here will be some color of glass with all the lanterns under it. So just right here, which one looks better? I believe the one over my left shoulder. So this one here, I think this looks much better. But if you think this one, tell me. I just think there's a lot more straight lines like this. And when it comes to the corners here, I just think this one looks better. So I'm gonna do that, and now we'll be back. Well, I tell you what, I find myself in a little bit of a predicament here. Here, I think this looks fine. I think the dots here, great. I think going up here will be totally fine. I think it fits the pattern, honestly, quite nicely. As for the glass, we have two alternatives. The light gray to kind of match there. Obviously, over there, we've got the purple. Actually, no, hold on, because the purple is darker than that. That's totally fine, because I was thinking to myself that this blends in just far too much. The black does stand out. That could be really cool. Okay, so immediately, let's get rid of you. Where'd my black glass go? Let's throw you in there. Right, I would say that the black would go here. It'll be great. That's totally fine. Now, for here, the bridges, we have two different designs, because I really don't like the spotted chiseled one for this wall. I don't know what it is. I really don't think that this blends together at all nicely. I think the bricks up here, they very clearly interlink into each other, very much like that. I don't know, these just don't mesh together at all. So what I've done, obviously, I've just put in this stone here. Now, I guess it's not the end of the world because they are all still the same color palette. This would just be smooth, as well as the backside here. I'd probably keep this smooth because I don't know, I just don't think the chiseled fit together very nicely. There's far too much of a distinct border. I really don't think it looks good. So I'm thinking, if we do go down this route, on the front here, we would have the smooth stone, and then on the rooftops here, the rooftops, whatever you'd call this bit, this could still be the dotted, chiseled, whatever the hell it's called, and I think that would be fine. Now, I'm recording all this while B isn't here, so when she comes back, I'll get her to just give me her initial thoughts. I'm gonna predict, I feel like I know her well enough, I don't necessarily think she's even gonna like the stone, but I can tell you right now, she's absolutely gonna hate the chiseled one. Now, B, you're hearing this for the first time. Was I right? Well, I'll fill you in a wee bit. For right now, I'm gonna edit what we've got so far. I'm gonna wait till B comes home, and then we'll get back to work in a wee bit. Probably on the interior. I don't really have a plan for the rest of the video, but I think it'll be interior design. So, B is home, and let's go over what I discussed. I said she probably won't even like the stone. I was wrong. I think she's on board. She quite likes the stone. Her only main concern is the pinky purple kind of blend slightly into the gray. I do agree to an extent. Up here, for example, you kind of can see them blending together. Well, they blend together a lot more than the pink and the blue. But, you know, that's just unavoidable, isn't it? Because gray is just not blue. I think it'll still be fine. Next, I said that there's absolutely no way, and I'm very certain that she won't like the eye blocks. I've started calling them eyes. They were dots. I don't know when it changed, but you know what? Here we are. That was completely wrong. For some reason, she really likes them. To the point where we're completely switching the design, and we are going for the chiseled blocks to replace the bricks, and then the bricks to replace the prismarine. So everything will look like this. And granted, I think that's totally fine. I really didn't think that there was too much of a difference between my opinion on does this look better for here, or does this look better, or which one looks best up here. But I did very much have a strong opinion. I didn't like this at all here. And at the very least, if we go with her idea, at least we can then go for the bricks on the face of it here, as well as having them back here on the flat surface here. So, I mean, it's probably the right idea. I would probably have definitely said it was the right idea if I had thought of it. So, I mean, you know, I'll kind of give her about 50% of a good job. So obviously, this is a massive undertaking. This video, I think, will be going out tomorrow, so we at least have tonight to possibly do this. So by the end of this episode, if I can convince her, that is, all of this might have been switched out for the grey. I'm not 1,000,000% sure. I would do it right now, but if I do it myself now, 1, I will absolutely lose my sanity. 2, she's not getting off the hook scot-free. She has to dig in. And then 3, I don't really get the content. Whereas if I now go inside here, Oh my god, where am I? I almost died. Did I fly through a wall? Where the hell am I? Up you there? Not really what I was trying to say, but at least if I start doing the interior decorating now, if I can get out of here. Oh, there's the entrance. Yep, okay, that makes sense. We at least get the content if I start knocking down some walls in here and changing some of the blocks in here, and all the outer walls get changed as well. Whereas if I just dedicate my time now to doing the outer walls, you don't get the interior decorating content, and then nothing else gets done. If you ask me, I think that makes sense. I'm not really sure where I'm going to start. I'm going to go back to the entrance. I'm going to get my bearings. I'm going to work out a plan on what I'm going to do. I'll see you in a wee bit. When I say a wee bit, I mean it's going to be the next clip. I'll see you in a second. Now, I know I said that the interior design is coming next. By that, I meant I've knocked in this wall here, so we have this room, as well as opening up the wall here, so we can now wander through here, and then opening through here, so we have in here. Is that not absolutely splendid? I think it is. At some point, we will replace all the blocks that are missing. At some point, we will replace these. There's a lot of dirt all over the place. We have quite a lot to do. Now, I'm very aware that I said that that would be coming next. However, where am I? We're missing so many blocks. My goodness. This is not the way that No, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I actually do know my way out. The interior design will probably come next time. I say probably. It'll definitely come next time. Mainly because I don't want to just cram it in today and do a really bad job of it. Just because I'm slightly pressed for time. I really want to dedicate my full attention to it and make sure we're doing a good job. Now, we're out of time because look at our temple now. Isn't that just splendid? I really wish that these just didn't have the middle line in them and it was just kind of all the way along. That would be the only thing I would change about this. Just when you look at the floor, it looks like one giant piece. Then these are just very clearly just interconnected and it's just not very nice. But apart from that, I think it looks ridiculous. Just look at it. Have you ever seen anything like this before in your life? The next step on this huge process is absolutely doing the interior. Now that all that down here has been done with the dirt, I need to equal it out and do all of this side with the end stone. Need to work out how I'm going to shoehorn. Does that go into a cave? Did that creeper blow up down there? Because I don't think that hole was there last time. Oh, there's like 5 llamas down there. Kind of got distracted. All this wall needs to be done with the end stone. That's a given. That'll be done very much like the dirt walls over here. It'll just be done over time. The temple isn't just going to be floating here. It is going to have its own pedestal and have its own platform. I'm going to walk away from this slime before I explode. So at some point we need to design, think about that and actually do that. And also, climb my way back up here, this ring can no longer just be all magenta because if everything else in here is going to be 50-50, well, the ring around it has to be as well, doesn't it? So at some point, and trust me, it pains me to say this just as much as it pains you to hear it, at some point, this side will be changing. Not entirely sure to what. Over here, we have the purple on the actual temple, which goes into a magenta ring. So it goes dark to slightly lighter. So probably over here, what would make sense would be having the black on the temple to then either the dark or the light gray around. Now, I really don't want it to look bad, so using darker colors there could possibly not fit the aesthetic. So we will definitely be doing some trial and error at some point. I'm not entirely sure when, but you've got that to look forward to. Now, unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. I need to get this edited, I need to get this uploaded, and then we need to get ready for going out tonight. Myself and Beer, we're going out to dinner, then we're going to go watch the football. So you will forgive me if I'm not going to spend all my time interior decorating in here. I need to go and hopefully not see my team get absolutely trounced by some Germans. Can I say that? I can probably say that. Yeah. Let's hope. So that's where I'm going to wrap up today. All in here looks very out of place. I'm very much aware of that, but when we do actually change all the blocks in here, I think it will be totally fine. Or at the very least, if it doesn't look totally fine, I don't know. I guess the interior can have as long as it's the same color palette. Because if we are going to go for detailing and we're going to go for making it actually look because if we are going to actually go for detailing in here, where are we? Here, I don't really think we'll be able to get the nice colors and the nice look. We're only using the chiseled and the brick block, as well as over here. If we can just use the purple pillar and the purple block, I don't think we'll get what we're looking for. So I think as long as we actually just stick to the color palette, we can still make in here look pretty cool. Because when you think about it, in the end, they've got purple glass, they've got the end stone, they've got stairs, they have half slabs. Honestly, I think it'll be fine. Just leave it with me. It'll be great. Have I ever shown you any reason to doubt me? And if you're gonna say yes, just bite your tongue. I'm very fragile. Now, if you have enjoyed today's episode and you can appreciate all the work and labor that has gone into making this bad boy gray, absolutely feel free to leave a like on the video. It's free, they make me feel good, and they'll help keep my sanity, because this, honestly, it's actually a lot of fun. Not even gonna lie, it's actually really fun to do, and it's really rewarding to actually see when it's finished. Because even just watching back this video, watching it be blue at the start of the episode to gray now, it honestly blows my mind. If you'd like to see what else we do to the temple, you can subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. You're getting videos every 2 to 3 days. And you can also unsubscribe. But you better not do that. Feelings will be hurt. And you wouldn't want to do that to me, would you? So having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble. You don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'll see you. Laters.